Hey, welcome in everyone to the Game or Die Show. My name is Ryan Moore, and tonight we're playing a little bit of retro. Yeah, we haven't played some retro games in a while, so we're going to do a little bit of retro gaming for a few hours. Welcome into July. I unfortunately didn't get to post in the Discord like I wanted to. I'll probably do that after the stream. But I wanted to kind of let everyone know that the streams are going to be changing a little bit. I'm putting pretty much everything on the back burner and hiatus for now, and just getting down to the nitty-gritty of playing video games on stream for a little bit. So for the month of July, we're just going to play some games, whether it's retro, VR, modern day, brand new games, remakes, remasters, what have you. We're going to play some games. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it, shall we? And of course, everything just broke. Hey, Nick, how are you doing? Hold on a second. Oh, my gosh. Good grief. There we go. All right. Let's play a little Donkey Kong. I'm watching for 5 consecutive streams. Nice. Good job. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're going to watch this intro because it's so good. It's just so stinking good. Throwing that barrel, that TNT barrel. Aw, dude. Come on. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. All right. So we're going to just completely wipe our game that we did last time that we played this. Back in 2024, I did a full playthrough of the entire Donkey Kong Country series, and we might do that again this year, because I love these games. They're really, really fun. So we're going to start off with Congo Jungle and go to Jungle Hijinks. And there we go. We're getting into it now. Yeah. That's such a good, just like, yell. Oh, he's so bummed out. Donkey Kong has no banana horde. Well, we gotta go get our bananas back, right? Man, Donkey Kong Bonanza from last year. What a phenomenal game. That was so good. And I don't know what we're going to do, like how we're going to actually, are we doing a 100% run? Are we just kind of going for it? I think we're going to go for it now, but I'm going to try and get as much stuff as possible. Might as well, right? Try and get all the Kong pieces, get as many life bars as possible. Whoa, aw, dude. Those stupid coconuts. I think those are coconuts. And all I wanted to do was just do that, right? We'll get Rambi the rhino. There we go. We're already at a con. We just need that G, baby. There we go. And there's our G. We got Kong. Yeah, it is very similar to the Super Mario, like, jump on the characters. There it is. And who's that? That's the swordfish. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Swanson? Swanson? Samsonite. I was way off. What's up, Sparky? How are you doing? Tonight. I was way off. Oh, I have not watched Dumb and Dumber in probably almost, I'd say about 10 years. I think it was about 10 years ago since I saw Dumb and Dumber. And man, I could go for another rewatch of that movie. It is up there in my top 5 favorite movies of all time. How's my day? Dude, my day was absolutely solid. It was a really great day, all things considered. Not a bad day. It has been insanely hot here, and this evening, out of nowhere, we were sitting down, we were watching TV after dinner, and all of a sudden, wind and rain. We had like this little storm flow through, and that storm dropped the degrees from like 95 degrees to about 70. It was nuts. So I was very happy about that because like it's just been boiling hot lately. The last week or so has just been brutal. And honestly, it's not even just the last week. It's been the last several weeks. It's just been nonstop, and also with the humidity. The humidity's been actually really, really bad. Normally, it's not bad, and I actually don't mind it at all. But the last several weeks have just been unbelievably brutal. Haha, you fell down. You're learning to play guitar? Dude, that's awesome. Crap. Time that bad. There we go. Just don't die, Diddy. What an unfortunate name for that character. Nope. Gotta get the G. We gotta get our homie G. There we go. We got it. Dose. Ropey Rampage. You big ape, I could hear you coming from miles away. These crafty coctopus corners his crock of collectibles in Caper's Grove. I was told that if you bounce on 8 consecutive baddies, you'll get an extra life. Remember in the original Donkey Kong? Think I'll go play that. See you later. Yeah, it's definitely the humidity that makes it the worst. And like I said, normally it's not that bad. I have no problem with it, but man, just lately. Whew. All right, Donkey Kong. There we go. I've never been a fan of the name Donkey Kong. He's not a donkey. Crap. There we go. And I get the Kong because they were just trying to crib off of King Kong being a big old monkey, but it never feels right to say Donkey Kong and have it be an ape. Yeah, he was in Mario Kart World. Diddy Kong is a pretty cool character, all things considered. Not my favorite of the bunch. Dixie Kong. Dixie Kong is the absolute best Kong. I do like Diddy in these games, though, because he is very fast and nimble, but I do prefer Donkey Kong. I try to play as him more than the other characters. But with Donkey Kong 2, oh my gosh, dude, it's just so good. Ooh, that was close. There we go. There we go. No, it's Dixie. Dixie Kong. Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. Ah, crap. And I always love the name of Donkey Kong Country 2 is Diddy's Kong Quest. A lot of people think it's Diddy Kong's Quest, like Diddy Kong apostrophe S, so like it's his quest, but it's called Diddy's Conquest. Coral Capers, here we go. Only viewer on Twitch? Yeah, probably. share my stream, man. Get more people in here. Twitch has zero way to help me out, so any shares, likes, comments, all that stuff, subscribing, those are all ways to help me out. Ah, shoot. Dude, this is one of the best soundtracks in all of video games. 100% one of the best soundtracks. Aquatic Ambiance. It's probably one of the most relaxing musical scores of all time. Like, you want to have a good time, you want to relax, you put on this. Like, imagine having a massage to this soundtrack. Just, ooh. Ooh, yeah. Garot? Hey, how's it going? How are you doing? Welcome in. Have I 3D printed anything? I did a couple days ago. Just haven't had time. Super busy, like always. It is always also being used by my wife like 24/7. We are going to have to get another printer because she hogs it pretty much 24/7. I very rarely ever get a chance to print anything nowadays. Oh, thank you. I hope I have a good day too, and I hope you do too. There we go. Music in the sequel is better. Yeah, I mean, Sticker Brush Symphony is probably another one of those, you know, you hear it and you will never forget it for the rest of your life. The entire soundtrack of this, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I love playing this game so much, is it is one of those games that you can continually come back to and appreciate over and over and over again. Ah, crap. Hold on. Come back. I forget the name of the swordfish, man. I cannot remember it. Ah, dude, Brian, what are you doing? Yeah, I recorded episode 99 of the podcast last night. And even though it had a couple technical difficulties, like literally the first 15 minutes of the stream and recording of the podcast, I had the mixer with the wrong microphone fader up. So I'm speaking into this microphone, nothing's coming out for 15 minutes. And I'm not looking at the chat because I'm just recording. And so I finally looked down at the mixer and went, why is there no levels? So I had to pause. I had to stop the recording, restart the recording, and literally just do the first 15 minutes of the podcast over again. And that was such a bummer. Whoa, dudes, my name's Funky Kong. My bodacious jumbo barrel can launch you to any point. Most unfortunately, it can only send you to a place you've already been, which is a complete and total bummer. It is a complete and total bummer, Funky Kong, but you're so funky. You're funky like a monkey, and I don't care. All right, Barrel Candy Canyon. Let's do this. Whoa! Here we go. Boom, boom, baby. Like, look at all this stuff we just blew through this level. We're ready to go. We got O. There we go. You started listening to Nirvana? Nice. Yeah, dude, the 90s grunge era. Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains. Help me out here. What else? I'm trying to think of the other main one, and I cannot think of it right now. Good grief. Yes, this game was, I mean, this was late Super Nintendo. No, I'm sorry. This was not late Super Nintendo. I'm thinking of Donkey Kong Country 3, which was actually late Super Nintendo. But yes, this was pre-rendered graphics. So basically what they did is they molded the characters out of clay and 3D sculpted them. And then scan them into the computer. So these were all models that they scanned into the computer and then registered them as sprites. And so the creation of this game is actually really, really interesting. And I always have loved the look of this game. Ah, crap. I'm messing up, man. There we go. I gotta pay attention. I have to stop paying attention in the chat. But while I die multiple times, and I'm sorry. Here, let's fix the. There we go. That was the second death, right? While we do that, let's crack open a nice cold one with the boys and have some fun tonight, shall we? So cheers, everyone. Oh, Weezer. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of Weezer. Nor Green Day. Both of those, no thanks. But GNR, gotta love me some Guns N' Roses. I actually got really into, like, on a really big Guns N' Roses kick earlier this year. I don't know why. I was just like, you know what? I want to listen to some GNR. Wait for it. There we go. That is just opening a can, my friend. Good grief, Ryan. Come on. Why can't I get this one? It's the timing. It's the timing and not paying attention because I'm listening to the chat. It just goes to show you. Pay attention to the chat and you'll have a good time. There it is. Boom. Yep, that echo sound is something of my own creation. It's several effects labeled or that I mixed in together. It's all done with my mixer. There we go. Boom, boom. There it is. There's my Kong. Got one of those lives back. Hey, if you're learning to play guitar, that's awesome because that is such a good skill to have. Hi, I'm Candy Kong, and this is my save point. If you want to save your current game, jump into the spinning barrel. Sure, why not? Let's save. Thank you, Candy. We're already at 9%. And Very Naughty's Lair. Boss fight time. Luckily, most of the boss fights in this series is actually really good. It's not until... here's the last one. Nope, this is the last one. There we go. It's not until Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, or Donkey Kong Country Returns Tropical Freeze, are the boss fights really garbage. Oh, it might be actually Donkey Kong Country Returns, the fourth Donkey Kong Country game. Technically, like mainline. Weakest walkway. All right, second world. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Dang it. Ah, dude, and I missed it. Ugh. There, yes. Dude, yes. Now we got the frog. And a checkpoint. Checkpoint barrel. I always like the barrels of this, of the series too. Like, just the idea of barrels. They're really cool. They work very well. They're fun. No! Okay, here we go. There it is. Oh, and we missed it all because of the stupid character. And we can't... Unfortunately, you can swap between the two characters, but you cannot throw them until the second game. Yeah, the visual style of this game is fantastic. Really, really amazing sprite work by Rare. Hey, we got Kong at least. I have a half a mind to just die. Why did I just die? On purpose? Because I want to get that ostrich. Come on, Ryan. Am I going to be streaming all night long? Yeah. I mean, for the next couple hours. Like normal. I'm not taking off. We just started. The only time streams go shorter usually is if they're in the middle of the day and it's a bonus stream, where I'll stream for however long I can until I have to go do something. Or if it's an evening stream, it usually is if I start super, super late already. There we go. If I stream super late already, and then it's like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, even though I started at like 1 o'clock in the morning, yeah, I'm gonna call it. Or if the stream just has a natural endpoint, like when we did Star Fox the other day. That game is so short. Finished it in like a little over an hour, and then I even ended up playing halfway through the game again, and then started. Then I was like, you know what? Let's call it there. So it depends. But this game is long enough that I'm not going to finish it tonight, so most likely I won't finish it tonight. being an unlucky number, yeah. There we go. Boop. Okay. Now we can move on as I die. Well, I'm surprised I've lost so many lives on this stupid level. Again, it's one of those things where I just have to pay attention. And I'm not doing that right now. I don't even know why I care about this. This is the thing that happens with these games is I want to get everything. I kind of get greedy. And that kills me a lot. So we're just gonna be careful, and we're gonna just make progress. Because we need our lives. Why do we need our lives? Because the next level is my favorite level in the entire... It might be in the entire game. Like, one of my favorite levels in the entire game. Minecart Carnage. Yes. Here we go. Let's do this. Music is so good. The level design is so good. It's fast and frantic. You have to be really on your guard, pay attention, know when to jump and when to not jump. Because there are a few times where you actually don't jump. And that was not one of them. Good grief. But it's just one of those levels that always sticks with you. And that's what's really cool about retro gaming. Old school games, we had these constant game selections where there was usually in every single game one of those levels that just stuck with you, that was so fantastic and interesting and cool and awesome that you would just constantly be bewildered by how amazing the level was. Ah. I love the little secrets in these games too. Like there's always little sections that you can go to and grab stuff and that, you know, just phase through a wall that you 100% shouldn't be able to phase through. So cool. What a great game. What a great series. And you're just, you know, like, these little collectathons, Rare knew what they were doing back then, man. Yeah, Ocarina of Time Remaster, yep. I will be as well. As much as I hate remasters, I will absolutely be getting the Ocarina of Time one because it's Zelda, man. Zelda's so good. I mean, we literally have a dog named Zelda. Our little 8-year-old puppy, she's named Zelda. Like, what are we gonna do, not buy one? It'll be her birthday, too. All right. Man, I'm really excited to see what that game is actually like. Unfortunately, I have to concentrate on these levels or else I'll just die over and over and over and over again. It's funny too, because this was one of the first games that I streamed. Like when in 2024, when I started streaming every day, this series was one of my first big streams. Ah, crap. I think I played this back in February 2024 when I ended up getting affiliate on Twitch. And so like my celebration stream was basically playing the Donkey Kong series all the way through. I hit that button and it did not jump. I remember that when Ocarina of Time came out, the launch day, my mom took me to Target and she actually let me not stay in school. Like she said, hey, why don't you come with me and we'll go to Target, I gotta run some errands. And during that time, that was the launch day of Zelda and she knew it, but she didn't tell me that she knew it. So we went to go to Target and my mom said, hey, why don't you go look at the video games or whatever? And I was looking at the box of Zelda because it just came out that day. And when she finished shopping and she came back over to the video game section, she said, oh, is that new game that you were telling me about? And I said, yeah. She's like, how much is it? And I was like, $59.99. Okay. And she just bought it, straight up bought it for me. And that was just the best day ever. Just not going to school, going shopping with my mom, and her buying me a video game at the end of the day. It was so good. Missed the Kong on that one. Oh, that was it too. I think we've died a few times. Boing. Yeah, you gotta be really on the ball with the last section of this game. Dang it! Or the last section of this level. And I need that stupid free life, too. Ugh. Just don't get hit, Ryan. It is so satisfying to play this game, man. We just don't get games like this anymore. Even, I mean, as good as Donkey Kong Bonanza is, like, let's be honest, it's a good game. Watch out for the last guy. I knew it. I knew he was coming. See, a lot of people, I mean, maybe it's just because I grew up with that game and it was just a different time and era where you had to really parse every single thing. I never found the Water Temple that big of a deal. I've never had an issue with it. And even when we replayed it, my wife and I right after we got married, we played through the entire Zelda series together. And when we got to Ocarina, I was telling her, like, everyone says Water Temple is really hard. I wonder how, like, because I haven't played it since 1998 when it came out. Because I don't replay games very often, so it's been over 20 plus something years or whatever. And I told her, you know, people say the Water Temple's hard, you're gonna have to help me with it. Dude, that thing was a piece of cake. That was such an easy easy temple. Maybe it's just because I remembered most of it. Like, I very rarely ever forget things in video games, so I just kind of remembered, and oh yeah, it's this thing. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and play for a second. Gotta concentrate. I'm losing a lot of lives, too. There it is. I was gonna get that life. That was my demise. It's the, oh, you got hit one too many times. Yeah, I cannot believe I'm having such a, like, I usually do fairly decent at this. This is my favorite level. But it takes on and becomes a whole different beast when you are streaming and talking at the same time as trying to react. There it is. Ah, too early. That's gonna be my demise. For that last guy, man. It's coming up. Here we go. Get ready. There it is. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Bouncy Bonanza. Tomodachi Life. Yeah. That's a game I'll probably never play. It's mostly due to the fact, due to the fact that it's not really, like, it's kind of a sandboxy type of experience game, and I just don't have time in my life for just, like, lounging around and kind of just doing and crafting things without having any possible reason for it. Like, I need some sort of objective. I can't do those things and play those types of games without having some objective. There we go. Good grief. Where was Donkey Kong, man? No! Yes, checkpoint, baby! Boom, boom, boom. We got Khan. Oh, crap. Yes, we got Diddy. We got some Diddy. We got Diddy here. We got the frog. Freddy? Frederick? We have a ton of frogs on our property, and so I named one of the frogs at the studio Frederick. I was like, yeah, why not? Okay, don't do it again. Okay, I needed those bananas. No, Frederick. Oh, dude, what? Ryan. This is not even gonna be worth it. Oh, we could have gone down this way. What a waste. What an absolute waste. Well, we could probably get Frederick again, right? Yeah, we can. Thank you, Frederick. The bugs are out, though. I'll say that much. Boom. Such great sound effects in these games, too. It's funny because that little bee death sound, is very, very reminiscent of a sound effect in a game. I can't remember what game it is, but it's an original Nintendo sound effects library sound. Oh my gosh, dude. Come on. This level feels like it's going on forever. There it is. Yeah, I mean, I was saying that when we were talking about it last time, like, a lot of people don't understand how long it takes to make games anymore. Games take 6 to 7 to 8 years, roughly, for a video game. We're not going to get another normal Zelda game. I mean, when did Tears of the Kingdom come out? Was that 2022? 2023, right? 2023? So, yeah, you think about 7 years from 2023. That's when we're going to get the next Zelda game, if possible. How are you doing, Shadow Wizard? What's going on, buddy? How's life treating you today? Yeah, the frog doesn't show up in Donkey Kong Country 2. It's replaced by the snake. No, I saw that and I knew I jumped way too early. I love this level. I think this is one of the cooler ideas for a level. Like, they just always do these really cool, unique ideas, and that's what Rare was really good at back in the day. Rare was excellent at these just kind of super unique levels that would pop up once or twice in the game. It didn't overstay its welcome, and it was always unique and interesting, and you remembered them. You would always think about these levels when they came up and go, oh, that's right, and get super stoked. We got to get that one because it'll stay with us, so it was worth it to die. That's right, yeah. Mario Odyssey was the last Mario game. The industry is crashing before our eyes, it's imploding, and I'm all here for it. Like, I'm super excited for it because that means it's going to get way better because it's absolutely terrible right now. But think about that. Like, no Mario game for the last 10 years, no mainline Mario game, and it just makes zero sense. Like, what are they doing? Mario is the most popular character. They've had 2 Mario full-blown movies. I think that's what we have to do. I think that's how you do it. I think that's how you do it. Should you get Donkey Kong Bonanza? Absolutely. It is the best. It's the best Switch 2 game besides Hyrule Warriors. But Hyrule Warriors is not a game for everyone. It's a very different style of game for most people. But Hyrule Warriors is fantastic. Donkey Kong Bonanza is the best Switch game. Period. And I mean, that's the thing too, is like Donkey Kong Bonanza basically was the next Mario 3D game, but they just used Donkey Kong instead. Yeah, Shadow Wizard knows. Shadow Wizard's on my side. Oh, you like Hyrule Warriors? Okay, cool. Yeah, Age of Calamity is great. It was my Game of the Year last year. If you go on the website and you read the Game of the Year post, that was my #1 top game of the year. It's so good. Yeah, Shadow Wizard, like, full-blown 100% in that game. I am actually very bummed out about the DLC for Donkey Kong Bonanza, though. It didn't make sense. I still don't really understand it. It just was one of those things that just didn't make sense to me of, like, why are you doing it this way? Let's save. All right, 31 minutes and 15%. Let's continue on. Seems about right. We don't need to use... See, Funky Kong is basically worthless if you just want to play through the game. If you are not trying to go back and get more bananas for, like, health reasons or, like, life reasons, he's kind of a worthless character. Same thing with Cranky Kong, but Cranky Kong does give you a little bit of a hint. Candy Kong obviously saves. So there's not really any reason to use Funky Kong, which is a bummer, because he's the best Kong character besides Dixie Kong. Ah. Oh no, that's what we wanted. We got the K, right? And the K is king. Wait for it. Boom. Oh, I always mess up on these levels because I'm always just holding the speed button and going as fast as I can, because this is how you walk normally. But if you hold down, you actually kind of do a little bit of a run. There it is. There's that bonus barrel. This is so easy. But it's so fun. I love little things like this. This is what I love about platformers. Platformers are my favorite type of genre of video game. And it's weird because not a lot of people know that, but I don't play them all that often, but the platformer is my favorite genre of video game because it is always interesting and there's always little cool things, just like the little bonus barrel rooms that you don't get in normal video games, unless it's like something very special and secret. But like, they're all over the place in platformers, and that's what I love about platformers. I knew that stupid snake, which is a milk snake, by the way. Those are milk snakes. The red, white, and black stripes. Should I go for it? Yeah, let's do it. Ah! Yeah, the Donkey Kong Country series is chock full of secrets. Dude, I knew that was happening, and I couldn't stop myself. Be careful, Ryan. Just don't screw it up. Ooh. That was close. Give me that end, baby. That big old end. Whoa! There you go. Meatballs for dinner. Ooh, nice. We had Taco Bell. I had to go shopping, and after I got done shopping, I was like, you know what? I need to pick up dinner, and I do not want, like, it was so late that my wife has to get up like really early tomorrow. So she was gonna go to bed early, and she was just like, just get something. So I got Taco Bell. Plan on making lasagna tomorrow, probably. And then, I don't know, I haven't had time to plan out the rest of the week. Trying to even focus on 4th of July, which is on Saturday, which I've actually grown to really love 4th of July. It's always been one of those holidays that as a kid I loved, and then as a teen I loved, and then I haven't loved 4th of July for maybe about 15, 20 years. But the last several, at least last year, was really, really fun. Since we moved to Tennessee, we've had a blast with 4th of July because we actually get to just buy super crazy fireworks and then just shoot them off in our backyards because everything is so wet that nothing's ever going to catch on fire because it's not California where it's on fire half the year anyways. So I was really excited, and we just blow crap up for a good half of the day. It's amazing. Yeah, pizza is always good. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time, which is basically evening. Never understood that. When pizza's on a bagel, you can actually have pizza anytime. I was using the joystick and not the D-pad. That's why Donkey Kong got hurt. There we go. I almost died. We didn't. Yeah! Get that Nintendo banana. Epilepsy warning for the fireworks? Yeah. I'm so excited to blow crap up. It was really cool. A couple years ago, we bought a few $100s worth of fireworks. And our dog Sunny, who was near the end of her life, she got really scared. Not even just that she was scared of the fireworks, but she was sick. She had cancer, and so we had to like really keep an eye on her and stuff like that. And near the end of her life, she just really did not like the gunshots or fireworks or anything like that. So during the 4th of July, we had to keep an eye on her, and we didn't get to use the fireworks that we bought, like the hundreds of dollars of fireworks. So last year, we were like, you know what? We still have these fireworks from a couple years ago. Let's see if they still work. They've been outside for several years. They've just been in these really damp, wet, muggy environments, and they totally worked. Like, some of them were like $50, $75 fireworks, and man, dude, they still worked flawlessly. Like they were brand new, and like the packages were faded and all that stuff. It was great. It was a great time. I miss Sunny. She was the best dog. Literally the best dog in the world. Ooh. Boom. There's our K. Man, that reminds me of... what is that stupid movie? Men in Black. Man, Men in Black was such a good movie. Holy crap. Men in Black was such a great movie. You got a miniature wiener dog? You got a dachshund? Nice. Those are cool dogs. Those are really cool dogs. We have 6 pit bulls, and pit bulls are my wife's breed, and so we'll always have pit bulls. But I would love to have a corgi. I don't know why. I think just corgis are the funnest little dogs in the world. Someday we'll get one. There it is. Stupid vulture. Oh, crap, dude. What movie did you watch recently? Yeah, we gotta finish this, man. The Hustler. The prequel to Color of Money. That's a good movie, man. It's a fantastic movie. Dude, I hate that one barrel sucks. Because it just shoots you out. out, dude. Did I already do it? I did this one already, right? Boo. That's Paul Newman as well, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, those are great movies. There's not a lot of pool movies too, right? Like there really isn't, and it's very, very fun to watch. Like it's various good cinematic, like clencher of a movie or genre. Hey, what's up, Simba fan? How are you doing? Welcome in. Crap, dude. One of the cool things about this game is it's very, very well designed and tightly designed. So when you are playing, they know when you're moving. They've like calculated all the different variables. So you cannot just run through it and just do it like normal. You have to react to the world and the level and the enemies and the projectiles. You cannot just play the game. You have to react to what the game's playing, what the game's throwing at you. Because if you just try and play it, you're gonna always constantly get hit by the projectiles because it's timed in that way. And that's what I've always loved about this series. Paul Newman was the voice of who? Doc Hudson in Pixar? Oh, in Cars? I did not know that. That must have been one of his last roles. And we're so early on in this series, or in this level too. That's right. That's right. You got to react because not everything's handed to you on a silver platter like everything else nowadays. And again, one of the big things about this game too is patience, which I got to be honest, I'm not a patient person. It's one of the things that I really try to work on myself. Because you really have to be patient and take your time and aim and be very, very precise in your movements in this game. And when you do, you finish levels. Yeah, Cars was in 2006. So yeah, that must have been one of his last roles for sure. Because he was getting old back then. I love the music in this level. Just listen to this music for a second. One of the things about this level too is the background. You're in this like big forest treetop area, right? With all these little huts. It 100% reminds me of Endor in Star Wars Return of the Jedi. It's Endor, right? With the Ewoks? Crap! Yeah, Odyssey is a perfect example of one of the easiest games. That's why I hate Odyssey. I do. Like, I absolutely despise Odyssey. It made me hate Mario. It was, and then Wonder as well. Both of those games, it felt like they were made for 3-year-olds. I felt so affronted. I have felt offended. Sorry, I'm reading. replayed both Ethan's games in Resident Evil 7 and 8. Nice. When would you like to VC on stream again? What do you mean by VC? I have no idea what you mean by VC on stream again. Crap. I like how they have that one little banana there too. Like just to kind of just make it sting a little bit more. He got hit. I should have not died there. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that was close. I was not paying attention and timing that properly. Ugh. Oh, voice chat on Discord. I mean, those were the voice chat thing on Discord. Those are for Multiplayer Madness. And unfortunately, I did not get to post it today. Again, just life getting in the way and being super busy every single moment of my life. Oh my gosh, dude. Come on, Ryan. I gotta focus on this one. Ooh, banana. Yes. That is one of the best parts of Donkey Kong Bonanza, is every time you get that, ooh, banana. But what I was going to say is in Discord, I was going to post today, and I'll do it tomorrow for sure, or later tonight after the stream. Crap. Okay. When we get to these barrels, I got to shut up. I have to shut up. But I'm putting a lot of this stuff on hiatus because I just don't have the time to do it right now. I'm going to focus on just playing video games for a while because my streams have been so few and far between the last 2 months. So we're going to aim for streams, and I'm not going to do any of the like crazy stuff. No Rock Band stuff, no Multiplayer Madness for the summer, basically. Maybe a month or two, but at least for July, I'm focusing on video games. And then we'll come back to it. Okay. It's shut up time for me. So just give me a minute. There it is. Okay, ooh, that was close. Remember, just give me a second. Nope, wrong. Yeah, it's focus time. There it is. I knew it. I knew that stupid alligator croc. What are the Kremlings? I thought I was done. I thought I was done. Am I a big Resident Evil fan? Yes and no. I'll tell the story, but I'll pause in the middle of it to focus. But when Resident Evil first came out on the original PlayStation, I bought it and I ended up giving it to my friend because I did not like it. I was so, like, not scared, but I don't like zombie stuff. Like, I just generally don't like zombie stuff for the most part. And then I'll continue the story in just a second. Close. Just wait for it. All right. I don't trust this one. Oh, I like this one. This one's great. This one's super fun. Yeah. Oh, we missed the N. We have to finish that level. Oh, good grief. Okay, I take back everything I said about Funky Kong, because what we're going to do is we're going to go to Funky Kong. we're going to go back to the Monkey Mines level, and we're going to go, and I think that's, yeah, we're going to go to Candy's save point first. So there we go. Anyways, so the whole story about Resident Evil is I bought Resident Evil 1 on the original PlayStation when it came out. I did not like it, so I actually just gave it to my friend, my best friend at the time. And when Resident Evil 2 came out, like, he loved Resident Evil at that point, that he played Resident Evil 2. I watched him play through that entire game when we were kids. And then in Dreamcast era, when Resident Evil Code Veronica came out, I played a little bit of it, but I was just so not aware of what the story was at that point that it just didn't really faze me. Resident Evil 4 came out. I did not care for the GameCube, and like they were just starting to redo like the Resident Evil 0 game and all that, and I just kind of like didn't care. When Resident Evil Remake came out, a Resident Evil 2 remake, I played that and I actually really liked it. And so I went, you know what? This is a good remake. It solves the issue of the garbage tank controls and the really slow moving aspect of it. It made it much more enjoyable for me. So that is one of the very few times a remake actually was worth it. Then I ended up playing through Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Resident Evil 4 Remake, but I never finished Resident Evil 4. I've tried to like 7 different times, like all the different versions, the regular PlayStation 2/GameCube version, the Oculus Quest VR version where it's Resident Evil 4, the original in VR, and then the remake of 4. All of those I've tried, and I just like get bored of it. I'm just not a big fan of it. But I want to play Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9 in VR because they actually have the VR version. So what I'm doing is if I get X amount of subscriptions on Twitch, like I think like 10, 15 subscriptions, something like that, I'll do a playthrough of Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9 in VR. And that'll be really, really fun. Hey, what's up, Teddy Belcher? How are you doing, man? Long time no see. Queen Guido was a great boss. Yes, absolutely. That was a great boss. I forgot the bananas in Donkey Kong. Yeah. Well, Donkey Kong's got to go get his banana horde, right? Yeah, the Resident Evil 4 version on Wii is definitely a good one too. That's what I've heard anyways. I remember, and this was like over a decade ago at this point. This was 2014. I remember they were making a really big stink about Resident Evil 4 on Steam, on PC. And the reason why was because there was a team that was modding it with an HD pack. And I was like, you know what? This will be the time that I actually end up playing through Resident Evil 4 because this sounds awesome. Unfortunately, they still haven't finished it well over a decade later. And I just go, you know what? There's so many different better versions of that game at this point. I think if I was going to play the... oh crap, no! Dude, I gotta pay attention. Sorry, guys. I did save it, though. I did save it just recently, so we should be good. Never mind, I don't have to focus. I can just play games and talk. Hopefully. I just have to be a lot more careful with not trying to get everything. Yeah, Zelda games are great. I think out of all the first-party Nintendo series, Zelda is probably my favorite, with Metroid being a close second. Zelda and Metroid are the two best Nintendo properties. I jumped, man, and I knew I shouldn't have. Sherlock Holmes, yeah. Man, dude, do you remember that they made a Sherlock Holmes, like, series, a movie series with Robert Downey Jr.? It was, like, right around his big comeback. Like, he was just in a bunch of things at that point. After all, and it's so funny, like, it was really... I'm kind of bummed that I did this, but on my first date with my wife, when we went on our first date, I had this whole rant about Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man. Because when they said, we're making an Iron Man movie and we're going to make him like the main character in our cinematic universe, I just laughed. Because people forget Iron Man was a D-list Marvel character. Like, no one gave a crap about Iron Man. No one liked Iron Man. He was a bad character. But then they made the movie, and it was like, oh, Robert Downey Jr. is going to be it? That drug addict? But man, they did, like, A, he cleaned up his whole image, and B, he did such a fantastic job. Like, he turned not only his image as a person 180 degrees around, which, good for him. Like, he got clean, he's not on drugs anymore, and, like, then... he made one of the dumbest, crappiest, lamest characters in Marvel, like, the main character. Like, everyone loves Iron Man now. So it's really interesting to see. You remember watching the first Iron Man in theaters? Yeah. I went to a preview. Before that movie came out, I got a screener preview where the movie wasn't finished yet. And so I watched it, and I watched part of what was there, and they said, how do you think it is? And I just laughed. I'm like, this is an Iron Man movie. No one's going to like this. And I just kind of walked out and left, and just, like, laughed, because who's going to care about Iron Man as a movie? This movie's going to bomb and flop. And boy, that might have been the time I was most wrong in my entire life. It is a multi-billion-dollar movie franchise. Dang it. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at chat. Yeah, I mean, I'm big into superheroes. I always have been. I read comics literally nightly. Oh man, dude, I'm reading a really fun comic right now. It's a 4 or 5 issue run. It just finished up, and I'm in issue 3 right now. It is a comic called Muppets Noir. And so it's the Muppets, Fozzie, Miss Piggy, Kermit, and it is noir-based. So basically, Kermit gets hit on the head in the Muppet studio or the Muppet Theater before they do a big show. And he daydreams, or has like this fever dream, of him being a detective or a private investigator called Flip Minnow. And he's trying to find this missing girl who's Miss Piggy, but she's like some magnate of a pie company who's going to inherit all of the money from the company when her mother dies. And so they're trying to find her. And it's just a really unique, fun little comic. And I was like, man, this is great. I love the Muppets. I love film noir. This is like 2 of my favorite things combined. It's perfect. It's perfect for me. And they just don't make a lot of those types of comics anymore, too, which is really fun. Ooh, that was close. Get rid of this area. We're gonna get it. Oh, we didn't get it? Are you kidding? That was worthless. That was a really bad idea. Don't die. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. Ooh, don't die, Ryan. You're gonna have to forgive me. Hooray. The first 30 minutes of Iron Man are awesome. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it since like maybe 2009. 2000. You know what? I think we might have done a Marvel like lead up to the Avengers and rewatched like the first few. So I might have seen it before then, but I mean, I haven't watched Iron Man. No, like I don't rewatch movies very often anyways. And like I said, like the Marvel movies are like, they were really cool because I'm such a big comic nerd, but in the like later half after Avengers 1, like I kind of started getting bored of them. I was like, these aren't the characters these aren't the comic book characters. These are more live action jokey versions of the characters. And they're fine, but they're not really what I care about. So it's not a series that I'm super passionate about. And it's a bummer that they've just declined so much. You really only rewatch Christmas movies? Dude, that is the best. I'm 100% there with you. Christmas movies are freaking fantastic. Give me a Christmas movie any day of the week and I'll rewatch the crap out of that. Iron Man 3 with the Mandarin reveal. Yes. That was, and again, that was such a slap in the face to normal comic book loving people who read the material and care about these characters. And come on, Sir Ben Kingsley is a great actor, and they gave him a garbage role. He did not deserve to be in that role. They did not deserve to have him as that person or character that is not the Mandarin. Oh, come on! I had that. I love this section. Yeah, I agree. Like, it seemed really cool, and then it was like, oh, man, what are you doing? There it is. This is what I love about the Donkey Kong Country series. You can just go. It does not waste your time. It's one of my favorite things about this game, is it does not waste your time. You die, you're back in it. You finish a level, you're jumping into another one. They don't sit there with a bunch of cutscenes and wasting your time reading a bunch of garbage, like flavor text story. It is 100% let us get you to the end of this game. Hey, we got the end. I'll take it. Gotta be a little bit more careful here. There it is. I remember having a hard time in this level the last time I played this game. And it's because I got greedy like that, trying to get all the bananas, trying to really focus in. Getting way too greedy with some of that stuff. But hey, we did it. Hooray! Hooray! Remember Jurassic Park 3 when they introduced the flying ones for the first time? The pterodactyls? Or the pterodactyls? Yes. I love pterodactyls. Those are super cool. One of my favorite characters or one of my favorite dinosaurs. I said characters, I meant dinosaurs, but the reason why I said character is because of anytime I think of a pterodactyl, anytime, no matter what it is, someone says pterodactyl, I will always 100%, every single time without failure, think of Pee Wee Herman and the Pee Wee Herman, Pee Wee's Playhouse TV show, and Terry the Pterodactyl. Oh, baby, Pee Wee, I don't want to be a baby. Man, I love Pee Wee. That was one of my top favorite moments of my life, was meeting him and talking to Pee-wee. Like, just the best. He was such a cool dude. If you ever want to watch a really, really interesting documentary, they came out with one last year called Pee-wee as Himself. It's an HBO documentary. It's a 2-part series. It's like 4 or 5 hours long or something like that. And it is the best look into his life. It is unbelievable, especially like a lot of the early years. Like that first part of that documentary, the first like couple of hours are just straight up all his before he got famous years, and it's really interesting to see. Yes, pterodactyl spelled with a P. Also, something that not a lot of people know. Brian, don't die, don't die. That orangutan. We gotta get the end. Dude, the music in this is so good. What's really cool about platformers too is it always does a really good job of testing your reflexes. Like, you have to be on the ball with your reflexes. Holy crap, he is just launching those as fast as he possibly can. Crap. There we go. Hey, something that got added in, and I haven't really messed around with it, is on Twitch. This is Twitch exclusive. There is this new setting for trying to get people into the streams a lot faster, which is running a 3-minute ad every hour, which I don't want, but that's something that has to be done. So, has anyone been getting ads on Twitch as you log in or start watching, or does it show up in the middle of the stream? Let me know, because I'm trying to figure out that type of stuff. The reason you can't hear pterodactyls is when they go into the restroom is because the P is silent. Yes. Great dad joke. Just phenomenal dad joke. All right, Clam City. Yes. I need a little bit of relaxing music. Don't. Oh my gosh. This game is trying to both relax me and freak me out at the same time. Stress just through the roof right there. Yeah, one of the best soundtracks in gaming. I'll stand by that 100%. It is Donkey Kong Country 2 specifically is in my top 10 gaming soundtracks of all time. Specific number, I don't know, but it is in my top 10 for sure, 100%. Whoa! That was close. That was real close. Man, this reminds me of Subside. In Subside, there are these levels. And if you don't know what Subside is, I was talking about the stream the other night. It's a VR game where you basically scuba dive. And there's this new level, this new DLC that they just put out. And I was playing it, and there's these sharks that look exactly like the sharks in this game. And holy crap, that was close. Crap. and sharks like that too. And you are scuba diving and going around them, and you are able to go right up to them and touch them and dodge them and stuff like that. It is such a interesting game. Both relaxing and stressful, just like this game. Oh, very, very close on that one. Toby Fox. Yeah, he's the dude who did Undertale, right? Deltarune and Undertale are the Toby Fox games, right? And he also kind of does like the soundtrack and stuff like that. All right, Bumblebee Rumble. What a phenomenal name for boss fight. Bumblebee Rumble. Hey, we're 25%, a quarter of the way through the game in just an hour. It's not too bad. I'll take it. Boom, you. Can't hit them when they're red. Come on. Piece of cake. This bee has got no idea who he's up against. Crap. There we go. There it is. Good job, Donkey Kong. Gorilla Glacier. Snow Barrel Blast. Ooh, this is where they start getting into the blizzards and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, yes. I love snow levels in games, man. Wait for it. There it is. Secrets, man. Secrets! Here. Boom, baby. I am so good. Not to toot my own horn, but toot a toot. And we nailed that stupid vulture. Ah, I wasn't fast enough. Ow. I like how they say ow. Like, ow. Yeah, dude, snow levels. Snow levels in video games are like one of my favorite things of all time. Because it does such a unique thing, because it changes up one of the most basic mechanics, which is movement. Your movement is altered. You slide, and so now you have to overcorrect. In certain areas, you got to be very careful because you're slipping and sliding all over the place. Like, it is such a interesting, small little change, but completely changes the dynamic of the game itself. Ooh, we gotta be careful here. But I get to do this again, so that's fun. But I only have 2 lives left. It's that one again. Breed? That's a good song. It's a solid song, my friend. Going, it's right at the bottom, and then turn around, start going up. There it is. Got a little bit of slowdown there. Oh no. getting a lot, man. Cannot believe I fell. I was doing so good. There we go. 377. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ugh. Every time, man. Boo. I had that. Oh, dude. Dang it. I should have been able to get that. Crap. Okay. We might have to do the boss fight again. And I didn't do... I just don't want to do the bonus stage a bunch of times, you know? Like, if you have a bonus stage area right at the very beginning of the level... It's where that patience comes in, my friends. Gotta be patient. Give me that DK barrel. One of the things I've always hated is the fact that everyone calls him DK. I've never liked that. I've always hated the DK moniker. I guess the name's Donkey Kong. It doesn't take that much longer to say. Just say Donkey Kong. Just say Donkey Kong. Has it never not been that one? Hooray! Throw my hat up in the air. I want to do that. I want to be like Mary Tyler Moore. There it is. Finally. Good grief. Why did that take so long to get? Oh my gosh. Holy crap. That was very close. Yeah, the frogs need to hide better for sure. I love it. Just sound effects, man, in this game are so stinking good. And the blizzard starting to come up, getting faster and thicker. There we go. Finally, good. I needed that stupid checkpoint barrel, man. We're gonna go back up if we can, because haha, I won. I figured it out. I figured out their tricks. The tricks of the trade. Ah, dude. No! Whoa. I thought I was dead. Ooh. There's a DK barrel there, though. Oh, I lost it. I had that rhythm down. Dang it. Oh, that was close. Oh, no. Ah, boo! Boo game! Oh, man. You agree with what I said earlier about modern games taking forever? Yeah. Yeah, you know, like, there's so many times in games that they just will not shut up. Like last night, I was talking about Subnautica 2, right? I love Subnautica 2. It's a really fun game, especially in VR. But one of the things that I noticed right off the bat is it's so wanting to just be pretentious with their audio dialogue and their audio logs, the found audio log footage or whatever, or audio logs that they have in the game. Oh my gosh, why? I was pushing jump and he did not jump. Because it just keeps going. Like an audio log, I was sitting there waiting to talk because an audio log was playing and I could not talk over the audio log. It was like a 4-minute dialogue or monologue sequence of this character just non-stop yapping. And there's so many games like that nowadays that the characters won't shut up. They're so self-important. They have so much that they think they need to say. And it's like, dude, just get to the point. Like, I love stories in games. It's one of my big things. As I've always said, I've loved stories in games, but there are so many times in video games where the amount of information being told, exposition dumps, as they call them, they're dumping so much information and exposition at you that you get overwhelmed and you can't remember what they actually said because it's just non-stop info dumping. It's the worst. And I agree, the atmosphere of this level, oh, it's so good. I did blow through that, right? Yeah, dang it. I gotta actually pay attention again. Oh, man, I was so close. That was really close. I almost had that. I'm just gonna wait. Dude, what? How did I miss that jump? And now we gotta do the stupid boss fight again. Man, I really thought I was gonna get that. I really thought I was gonna get that level. One more. Last one. There it is. Boom. You can't even sit through a Deltarune playthrough without getting bored of how much dialogue there is. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm just so over a lot of the more indie games with like the visual novel style where it's like character portrait and then text box at the bottom, because 99% of those games are just text. And everyone, it's like a trope that you just have to have like 7 minutes of text to say one simple thing. Oh, hey, character, like, hey, main character, how are you doing? You know what? I'm doing pretty good. I know you're really busy, but we got this job that we need to do. So I need you to go over here and go over there, and then we're going to get that job done. That's what they're saying. But the way that they say it is, hey, main character, I'm this person. I have the personality of being very cheerful, kind of like Mary Poppins. Now, when I was a young girl, I actually stubbed my toe so bad that I had to go to the doctor. And when I went to the doctor, I had an x-ray, and they found out that I actually had a really bad tumor, and that tumor is growing inside of me right now. You can't see it, and there's no way to tell when it's gonna hurt me, but I'm gonna hurt. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to this place, but let me tell you about my grandma. My grandma is such a sweet lady. My grandma bakes me pies every day after school. My favorite subject in school is math, because I'm a nerd, but I wear glasses and I kind of have my hair up in a bun, but my hair is actually, when it lets down, all the boys actually look at me differently. I don't know, maybe I'm shy. Like, they just do not shut up. And it has nothing to do with the game. It's just all this crappy dialogue. Oh my gosh, I'm just so sick of it. Yeah, I'm not an Undertale fan. I do not like that game. I love the music of, so I played that game when it originally came out, before the fandom of it. And the fandom is all like 8-year-old kids, and they just want to backseat drive and tell you how to play the game a certain way when there's like so many different ways. And like, I'm usually not a big, like, I usually don't have a big issue with backseat gaming, but when I tried to stream that game, oh man, dude, this was like 2018 maybe, I had so many people trying to tell me how to play the game. I was like, dude, you're making this unfun. And I did not really care for the game that much anyways, so I just ended up never finishing it. Like, I just did not want to finish it because of how many people just tried to tell me how to play a game a certain way. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. Like, no. And they were doing it in the most obnoxious way possible. Like, you want to, like, give helpful tips and stuff, I'm always fine with that. But when you are actively making someone's gameplay session worse by just berating them for not playing the way that you want them to play, like, dude, ban. Like, just immediately ban of the channel. Like, ban that person and never, like, don't show up. Okay, we gotta get through this level. We gotta make some progress here. Not gonna be on this try. I missed improv practice yesterday, so I had to make up with it with that stupid visual novel example. Maybe that should be in my next character in improv. Visual novel anime chick. That would actually be pretty fun. I would actually enjoy doing that character. Hi, my name's Kinosawa. I work in a textile factory. My grandmother makes pies. I secretly have a heart condition. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is my new character in improv. Anime girl. Anime fangirl. Oh my gosh, why can't I get that stupid balloon? That balloon is gonna be the death of me. Having a hard time on that barrel too. Go get him, Weston. Ah, no! What? Why am I having such a hard time with this stupid level? This is a tough level. Not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna get this barrel balloon. There we go. You have to be Diddy to get that one because you can't do it. You can't move fast and far with Donkey Kong. Go get him, Weston. It's gonna be Anime Fangirl's boyfriend. I just gotta play it cool, man. Just play it cool. And take off. Thank you, Sparky. Have a good night, buddy. Yes! Oh, finally. Oh, we're back here. Right. Oh, man. Ooh, I had to sneeze. Just take it one step at a time, Ryan. Just one step at a time. We're not going to mess around with that. No, dude. Oh, that one's hard. That one's really hard. Oh, good grief. Hey, we got another life. That's good. Nope. Whew. That was close. No! Oh my gosh, dude. You gotta be kidding me. No! Oh my gosh, I felt like I had that one. Holy crap. This is gonna, yeah. Okay. I am going to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Right back.
That's not a fight. Over 20 unexpected characters in one big brawl. Now that's a fight. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Only for Nintendo GameCube. Rated T for teen.
Hey everyone, Ryan here from Game or Die, and this is your Gaming Minute. If you visited the Game or Die channel before, you've probably seen me play around with the MetaQuest 3, a VR standalone headset. Well, the Quest 3 just received its first sale price and it's a cool $430, which is $70 off. It's so cheap that it's even cheaper than buying a refurbished unit at this point. This only applies to the 128GB model, but if you have a PC, you'll play most of your games on PC VR anyways. On the Game or Die channel, sticking with VR, we just finished Warhammer 40k Boltgun and Quake in VR. July's game of the month is Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and I'll be playing it every Monday and randomly throughout the week. Until next time, I'm Ryan, and join the stream daily at Twitch and YouTube.
Are you adventurous? Are you brave? Are you a leader? Discover your inner Pokemon. You can pre-order Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time or Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness to receive a collectible guide. Rated E for everyone.
Warp Factor. Factor 9G7. I don't know. I have no idea what I just said. Oh. Oh crap.
They're after you. You're the prey in a deadly game. You must do anything to survive. Can you stop the hunt before you are taken down? Manhunt by Rockstar Games. Rated M for mature.
Hey everyone, Ryan here from Game or Die, and here is your Gaming Minute. Sadly, this week in gaming, the Xbox 360's marketplace has been permanently shut down. This means classics like The Dishwasher Dead Samurai, Feeding Frenzy, and one of my personal favorites, A Kingdom for Keflings, is no longer available to purchase. While this marks the death of the store and even locks away these games on their proprietary console, fret not, as these can be played on modern PC hardware.
Right.
Thanks to
Okay, we're
emulation.
back. And we're back. Let's do it again. Let's try again, shall we? And let's crack open another ice cold one with the boys, too, tonight. Because, boy, I'm thirsty. All right. Got to do the boss fight again. I mean, I guess. Come on, buddy. It's one of the things that I hate about boss fights is once you get the pattern down, like, they become no big deal. But it just feels tedious. It's one of the reasons why I hate boss fights. They just feel tedious. All right, let's do it. Gorilla Glacier and Snow Barrel Blast, which is not actually a blast to do the snow barrels. Oh, dude, Ryan. Holy crap, are you kidding? What is wrong with me? I just lost a life on, like, the first two enemies. Ugh. What was that? And I just missed the life. Good grief. Off to bad start.
Are you freaking kidding me? It's getting hot in here. Hold on. There we go. Hopefully the fan does not pick up on the microphone. It might. I think it might. Yes, thank you. At least I got that. That was close. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Oh, I'm just so tired of... I'm tired of this level, dude. The timing of it just sucks. It's super tedious. Like, it just requires you to wait. There's so much waiting in this level, and I'm not a fan of it. Ugh. I think I might have lost it, dude. Like, it just... During that break, I lost my mojo. Yes, get that. If I could just get that life every time so I don't have to constantly have to redo the boss fight, I would be very happy about that. Like, just some of those little barrel sections. I'm just so tired of doing these smaller ones every single time. They need multiple checkpoint barrels in this level. They just do. I feel the timing's off on this one, like a bunch. No. Oh my gosh. Where is DK Barrel? Come on. Thank you. And now we get to the part that actually is hard. Got the end. We're gonna miss that. Just gonna go. That one barrel, that is the barrel in this entire level that just sucks. Every single time I have trouble with that one. Most of the other barrels are not that hard. It's that one. Every time, dude. Every time. Maybe if I shoot up, then I can just direct control it. It's because it's going in the opposite direction, which is just very difficult. Don't care, don't care. No! Oh, Are you kidding? I hate this game. Nope. Swap. Oh my gosh. I cannot move. We're gonna try one more. One more time. All right. And again, it just sucks that you have to continually do the boss fight. What? Yeah, I've lost it, dude. I'm done. I'm toast. I can't even beat the boss now. I cannot believe I'm having this hard of a time on that level. And most of it is just dumb little mistakes that I shouldn't be making. I should have an easier time with it. Good. I only lost one life that time. Get this alive. There it is. Man, dude, these condors and everything. Take it one step at a time. Just focus in. Except for that. Oh, whoa, that was close. I don't know how I dodged that one. Good. Yes. Still have no idea where that O is. No! Oh, what? Holy crap. Are you kidding? What? When? What? Huh? Oh, thank you. Thank you, game. Wow. Well, shoot. I will have to remember that for next time. I was not expecting that, man. That was really nice. Ah, dang it. Oh. I hear him. Thank you. Why I went for that. That was kind of dumb. No! Ugh! Crap. Oh, this freaking game, dude. This freaking game. And they just don't give you save points. Like, that was one of the hardest levels in Eternity. And I don't get to save. So I got to do it all over again. Like, that's how the cookie crumbles, man. Come on, armadillo. Man, armadillos. What a weird animal. Way uglier than I thought they would be in real life. In real life, armadillos are just ugly. Whoa! Where they jump? There it is. No! The barrel's right there. We're just gonna take our time. Might as well. Give me those bananas. These guys. Close. Ah, dang it. Yes. Ah, man. I don't know why I have such a hard time with these ice levels. I was saying, like, they change up the dynamics of the walking, right? Like, you just have to be very, very cautious. Good grief. Man, I hate those. You have to be so quick. I love this. This is great. No! How? How? Oh, man, come on. Come on, Ryan. You can do this. No! You freaking kidding? I wonder. That was such a stupid, stupid thing to do. Super stupid. Man, close. Immediately just on the edge of my seat here. Just waiting for it. This part's not that bad. This part's a piece of cake. And I love this. I just have to be... I'm having a hard time I'm having a hard time with that one. I'll do Diddy Kong. See, I'm able to do with Diddy Kong. Why was I having such a hard time with Donkey Kong? And not worth it. I want to know what am I supposed to do? Oh, are you supposed to just climb it? No, you can't do that one. Huh. Interesting. I say jolly. All right. Hey, what's up, Yoshi? Right? How are you doing, dude? No! It has been a while. What have you been up to? How's life been treating you? I'm so tired of these levels, man. They're really difficult. I forgot, like, these snow levels are the hardest levels in the game. Like, by far hardest. They're really challenging. It's a lot of pinpoint accuracy and timing. Oh, you finished tech school? Nice. Oh, vacation time, man. I'm jealous. Wish I had vacation. I don't think I've ever actually had a vacation. I've never taken a vacation in my adult life. I think my honeymoon was probably the only time I've ever actually, quote-unquote, vacationed. Stupid orangutan. Nope. There it is. I feel like there's an orangutan coming up. No, you gotta be kidding me. Come on, Ryan. Don't beef it here. Yeah, it's I think I might be done. I have to do that whole section over again. Holy crap. Dude, the back level, the boss fight, those other two levels. Oh, dang it. I just don't know if I have it in me. It's been the last hour of that. It feels like an hour. It feels like I've been on that level for an hour. I mean, I know kind of the little trick at the end. Hopefully, I can remember it. It was a fluke. Luckily, the boss fight here is not bad. Yeah, I might be done. Freaking crap, dude. Oh, I'm just burnt out. I'm done with this game for tonight. I love it, but holy crap, just having to do that level. I think I've died at least 50 times on that stupid level. And then having to do the boss fight and then get to the level that I hate. It's just an extra twist of the knife, man. Yeah, the timing. I mean, that's what this game does really good, though. It's very precise. There's a lot of good platforming in it. It's just, it gets brutal sometimes. And it's because the timing's so tight on everything, and the levels are fairly drawn out, that by the time you get to the thing you died on, you're so on edge, your nerves are racked, that you forget the thing that you're supposed to remember. And so it becomes this perpetual, like, every single step is like, you have to be absolutely precise. And that just gets draining after like 20, 30 minutes. Like, I don't ever want to do this level ever again in my entire life. Like, next playthrough, I'm just gonna skip this level somehow. I'll just save state and cheese my way through it or something. Because I'm just so... I hate this level. Again, it's all the timing. Yeah. Because that's my luck. It's always, as soon as I say something, the exact opposite happens. If I ever say, this is super easy, I've never died on this section before in my entire life, then I will immediately die on that section every time for the rest of my life. But if I go, man, this is super hard, I'm not going to be able to do this, sorry guys, I gotta go, this will be the last try, then I'll get it. And I'll have no problem with it. So maybe I just have to perpetually be in the state of, sorry guys, we're gonna have to call it here because I can't pass this section. And then maybe I'll pass it first time through. Classic Donkey Kong. Yep. That's right, Nightmare. How are you doing, dude? I will have to shut up and stop talking in this section or I will go crazy because I have to concentrate and finish this section. I can't spend another like 45 minutes on it. So here we go. That was it. That was it. Again, that was more of a fluke. I did not mean to do that. But dude, it happened, right? I said, I'm not going to be able to do this. Then it happened. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This level's not too bad. It's just the very end part that kind of gets me. And I just have to be more cautious. It's all patience. This game is an exercise in patience. Yeah, this game is fantastic. It's one of the best platformers ever created. And I love platformers. It's my favorite genre of game. So every time I get to play it, it's a joy, but there's a handful of levels that I kind of just get tired of. It's not even that I dread them. It's I just get tired of it, you know? You get tired of the constant, like, falling and dying and losing. Kabudra? Sorry. How's it going? Kabudra. My brain is broken. I'm so... my nerves are on raw. So forgive me if it takes me a second to mispronounce the username. Oh crap, that's right. Diddy Kong can't kill armadillos. And I was saying just a little bit ago, armadillos, man, they are weird creatures. They are super weird. I love them. I think the idea of an armadillo is rad, but I had to take care of one, and the carcass it was just gross. If you get to look at a armadillo up close, they are very disgusting. They're really hairy. Like, you look at that character, you don't think hair. Oh, dude, it's super hairy. Like, really long, spiny hair. But I think they're just the coolest creatures, man. Because what a unique creature. All right. Just got to be careful. You're doing well? I'm doing pretty good, too. I'm having a blast with this game. Except for just, I'm just tired, man. Like, it's a tiring game when you continually fail at one spot over and over again. So at some point, I just have to shut up sometimes and really focus in. I like this section. And this next section. Oh no! I thought I had that. What's up, Ray? Yeah, the soundtrack in this game is phenomenal. David Wise, dude, one of the best game composers of all time. Grant Kirkhope too, you know, like both of them did amazing work at Rare. And I don't think they get enough credit. All-time favorite Donkey Kong game? Donkey Kong Country 2, for sure. I think Dixie is the best Kong. Her hair twirl is very much like Princess Peach or Princess Toadstool in Mario 2. I love this section. This is like one of my favorite sections in this entire game. Just going back and forth, doing kind of the ninja jump almost, like in Ninja Gaiden. So good. So good. But yeah, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Kong Quest, that is my favorite Donkey Kong game. All right, here we go, yet again. Just be careful, Ryan. Just be careful in time. Be patient. Be of the patience. Ah, I thought I had that one. No! Dang it. Yeah, these ice levels, I love it because of the effects. The ambiance of the entire level. Everything about it is so well done and well put together, but they're really, really tough. Very frustrating to the point where I just don't know how they really expect... Dang it! Crap! How can I not kill that guy? How they expect everyone to get past this. I think the fact that there should be just save points at the end of... or after you finish a boss fight and you move on to the next world, you should be able to save. Like, immediately. Like, come on, what are we doing here? Yeah, especially when you have 0 lives, like just the lowest amount of lives possible. And then you have to go and do everything over again too, man. It's just, it's soul crushing in a way. Nope. Ah, boo! Ryan, what am I doing here? No! See, it's all these little things that you can't play this like a normal platformer, unfortunately. And that's what I really dislike about these sections, is you constantly have to be stopping and assessing where you are and if an enemy's coming up, and stopping, and then going a little bit further and stopping. If you just play it like a normal platformer, you're gonna die a million times. And the ice, as much as I love ice levels in video games and snow levels in video games, it really messes with your muscle memory. Like, it's such a muscle memory screwer upper. Like that. Like, you just instinctively jump forward and go forward, but you can't do that in this game. You constantly have to be checking your back, checking your forward, stopping, assessing, going back a little ways. No! I hate this game. Like, they're fun levels, man, but I think that it needs to have a little bit like that. It has to have a little bit more, what do you call it? Just forgiveness. I think forgiveness would be mainly the best thing that I could say. I'm so tired of this stupid boss fight. It's like the 8th time I've done this boss fight. It's not hard. Yeah, I gotta wait on that tire. But, you know, I always forget that because it takes so stinking long to get there, you know? And that's what happens with this game, is it takes so long to get to the point where you died that you forget what you have to remember. Because, like I said, you're always on edge. Your nerves are raw the entire time because you are constantly terrified of dying. Die. Die, B. Don't do it again. This boss isn't hard. And then die, right? I gotta remember where that special barrel is, man. The 2 times that I beat this level, 2 times in the last hour, I have completely forgotten where that barrel is, and it's only been by a fluke, just random happenstance that I got it. I hate this level, this barrel too. This barrel sucks. Like, you just got to be on the ball. Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about coming back to something when you're just struggling and it's late at night. It really does make a huge difference. You take a break, you walk away from it, you come back to it with a fresh set of eyes, a fresh, clear mindset, and dude, you'll pass it first try. Like, that happens so often. And I kind of hate that, because I always just want to get through it. I just want to get it done and over with. But my wife will tell me all the time, like, if I get stuck on a project, she's like, just walk away from it. Just, like, let's go, let's have a snack, let's go to dinner, let's watch a movie or TV, let's do something else. But, like, get away from the thing that you're banging your head against the wall for 45 minutes and come back to it later. Take a break. And I hate that, take a break. I hate that so much. Because my mentality and mindset are just, no, I want to get it done. I want to get it over with. I can do this. Next death will hydrate, which will be probably in a second. I don't know how I killed both of those at one time, but I'll take it. So the special barrel, I think it's right here. I guess not. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that was gonna happen. That shouldn't have happened. That stupid bee. I was doing okay. Yeah, I think it's at the very beginning of that long barrel section. There it is. Yes! I'm getting it. I'm remembering. Yay me. Oh, I hate this level. I am really happy that I remembered that, though. So, at the beginning of that long barrel section, if you arc over that first barrel, or that first main barrel, and drop down, you get that. Oh, man. Whew. Right. That's the next level, though. That's after this level. Waiting for the tire. But yes, thank you for reminding me. Keep reminding me. Just keep that reminder coming, man. That helps a lot, actually. I love these little sections, too, where you're bouncing back and forth between those two ropes. Those are some good, just classic platforming sections, right? And I love that they incorporated the whole original, why did I fall off there? Like classic Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. arcade rope climbing mechanics. Like, that's just good times all around. It's funny because I'm getting mad dying on these levels over and over again and having to retry them. This game is not meant to be finished in like 2 or 3 hours. It's meant to be finished in several days, you know? As we were kids growing up, we didn't finish this game immediately first time through. We didn't finish it in 2 or 3 or 4 hours. We, you know, we struggled. We had to learn this game, and even as an adult, you have a lot of that classic muscle memory. I knew that was going to happen. Classic muscle memory built up. And so you can just fly through video games that were not designed to be beaten that early or quickly. Why? Ryan, pay attention. Donkey Kong 64 doesn't have a snow level? Really? Huh, interesting. That is probably a game I will never, ever, 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 ever replay. I have zero desire to play Donkey Kong 64. I despise that game. Never finished it when it originally came out, and have zero desire to ever replay it. But if I ever do get to the point where, like, people actually want me to play it and there's some sort of incentive for me, then I might think about possibly, perhaps, doing it at some point in time. Now, let's be Diddy Kong for this. It's just much faster. See, and you burn through so many lives going through this section that when you get to the level that you want to get to, you have like maybe 3 or 4 lives, and you just die over and over again, and it just gets exhausting. Yeah, as kids, we would spend, months on games or years on games before we finished them. Wait a sec on the tire. Thank you. Thank you. As soon as I see a tire, I'm going to wait for it. I have to be Donkey Kong on that one to get that jump. Those jumps when you just don't know if you're going to make it or not. Those are terrifying. Okay, we got the save point. And we're going to make it to the tire right around here. We waited, and we got through it. Ah, that's stupid enemies! Holy crap, dude. And they put barrels where you kind of need them, but it actually would be better if they put them different places. We're waiting on the tire. And then there's an orangutan up here, I think. Yeah, because they have the barrel. Oh, you can't do the ducking thing. I love when they allow you to duck. Okay, so yeah, it's... I knew there was an orangutan around here. Oh my gosh. Come on! Where is a save point? That's insane. Boss fight on the old level. 1, 2, 3, 4. And still no save point. And they're the hardest levels in the freaking game, man. Yes, YouTube streaming is always behind Twitch by just a handful of seconds. It's just the delay that they have. It is on low latency. Why? Why, Ryan? Don't come near. I hate you. I hate you, stupid octopus. Croctopus chase. Crap. I hate you, Croctopus. I love that jellyfish, though. That's a fun-looking jellyfish. I need to just calm my nerves for a second here, man. Just good grief. Just go down, go down. Such good calming music, right? Save that just in case. Yeah, the saving that requires the creme coins or whatever, right? Yeah. Whee! Okay. Oh, I thought they were gonna shoot me back up. Good music, dude. It is so relaxing. Even in a stressful area, like, it just becomes very enjoyable to play. Run, Dixie. Or did he? Swim like the wind. Yeah, no one brings up David Wise or Grant Kirkhope in best music composers of all of video games. And it's 100% true. Like, they are some of the best music composers. Oh, that was close. That was real close. I don't know how I survived that. Give me a barrel. Give me a barrel. Close. Donkey Kong 3 is one, or Donkey Kong Country 3 is one of your favorite games of all time? Interesting. I think Donkey Kong Country 3 has some really interesting and fun ideas. I think a few of those boss fights are really cool too. I'm actually bummed out that the levels aren't... Am I going? I am going the right way, right? That some of the levels have a really interesting mechanic that don't ever get repeated. And so you are seeing this really cool level mechanic one time in the entire game and it never shows up ever again. And it feels like such a waste because it's such a good idea. Oh, I was right there too. I was right there for that barrel. The marlin, or the swordfish, is not in this level. He's in some of the earlier levels for sure and later levels. I should have done this. And we're definitely getting that. Oh, never mind. He's right here. Look at that. And I can't remember his name. I was trying to remember it earlier. It starts with an S, right? Like, you have Rambi the rhino and the frog. And I can't remember the swordfish's name. On Guard, that's right. His name's On Guard because he's a swordfish. Like, what a great what a great thing. Save point, you stupid game. Give me a save point, or I'm gonna scream. Are you freaking kidding? I have one more full level. I can't scream. I don't have the voice for it anymore. Enjoy this demo while you can. It can't last much longer. That's right. 4 shades of gray and a 2x2 character block. That's all we had. What a great little piece of fourth wall breaking. I can't play this game. The colors are too rich for my poor old eyes. Why, even the bananas have more frames and colors than I had in the entire game. Look at this. As I rock, my beard swings. A waste of frames, in my opinion. Yay, that was when we had real gameplay, that was. What a weird phrase that was. Go bananas in the snake pit in Reptile Rumble. Grab any extra life balloons quickly before they all float away. Donkey, I've seen enough. That tie, turn it off. How do you turn off a tie? Oh, man. Yeah, Cranky Kong is great. The fact that they made Cranky Kong the original Donkey Kong, that's such a great little piece, too. Good luck. You'll need it. Again, super... Holy crap. Why are we getting such slowdown, dude? I don't remember slowdown in this level this bad. What's happening? And I know I should be Donkey Kong because of those armor guys. Oh, man. Oh. It's such a great sound effect. Oh. Yeah. It would be so much better if they didn't have that flashing when it changes. Like, that's just such an annoying thing. Ooh. Hey, look at that. What's up, Grant? How are you doing? So many memories? Yeah, dude. Thank you. Thank you, game. Candy, I could kiss you. Hi, I'm Candy Kong, and this is my save point. If you want to save, just jump into the barrel. Holy crap, dude. Holy crap. Yes. Heck to the yes. I love how the save point is literally like one level away from the boss, right? Man, now I feel reinvigorated by that. Like, just having that save point so I don't have to do those stupid bottom levels ever again. Ugh. I could go for another 5 hours. Let's do this. Let's just beat the game right now. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I'm here for this, as they say in the internets. Oh, yeah, dude. Playing this game at launch was such a fun thing. Because we were all enamored with the visuals. I mean, the game itself is great and it's really fun. But back then, like, all we cared about were the visuals. And the visuals were amazing back in the day. That's right. He can bounce off of bees. He can kill the red bees. Kill the bees. We don't need to kill them if we don't have to. Yeah. I think the pre-rendered graphics still hold up. They're not perfect. Like, you can see the flaws, and I think it's mostly due to the compression as well. You get that really bad compression. It kind of sucks, but it still holds up. Like, the actual technology of the pre-rendered graphics totally hold up. Oh, what? How did I miss that? Yeah, Donkey Kong Country 3 was at the end of the lifespan of the Super Nintendo, too. It's funny. I remember when Donkey Kong Country 3 was coming out, and my friend and I went to Target, and I remember looking at the Super Nintendo section, and they only had a handful of games because, like, Nintendo 64 was coming out. And so, like, I remember seeing Donkey Kong Country 3, and I remember my friend actually renting that game. Crap. Yeah, there was no way that I could... I don't have the frog anymore, too, either. Huh. I remember my friend renting it from Blockbuster and going, really? A Super Nintendo game? Like, the Nintendo 64. And he's like, nah, I like Donkey Kong. And so I remember seeing it, but I really don't like Baby Kong. Baby Kong sucks. He ruined that game for me as a younger person. I could not stand him. He was very annoying. Now, I honestly don't mind him, but I think it's a very... and I will say, when we get to this too, I'll point it out. You look at that game and everything about that game is very childish. Where a lot of it, like even the menu systems and the game over screen and the intro, it's all very kid-ish. Where they're playing on a little toy xylophone. Game over screen, they're in like a crib. Baby Kong has footy pajamas, right? And I was a teenager at that point, I think. Or I was a teenager then. I was just outgrowing that section, or that game, and that style, and I didn't want to play as a baby. I didn't want to see baby stuff in my super awesome video game platformer. And so it really did not appeal to me at all. I was very upset about it. Hey, good, we got an extra life. I mean, not that I really care because we have a save point. Thank God. Dude, the Game Boy too, like they took those visuals and they really played around with them to make it extra. Dang it. Hold on. I have to pay attention. The Game Boy, yeah, they did a really good job with those visuals too. You would not think that the visuals of the original Game Boy or Game Boy Color would hold up well with like a Super Nintendo style, especially pre-rendered graphics. And dude, they did a great job. I hate this. Holy crap. That was a nice save. And you know what? We're going to go back and speaking of saving,
Well done, Turner.
I should just redo all the audio effects in my voice. Good luck. You'll need it. Well done, Turner. Yeah, naughty. A beaver. Like, what a great little boss fight. Ah, dang it. He's got some jumps in this one. Yeah, I think you have to run under him, right? Yeah. There we go. One, two, three. Aw, come on, I had that. Yeah, the it's a very, I don't know what you would call it. Three, four, boom. There we go. Yeah. It's not, again, with boss fights, one of the reasons why I hate boss fights so much is it all comes down to memorization of patterns. And once you memorize the pattern, it becomes very easy. And honestly, for me, which is why I hate it, it gets boring. Because there's not really skill involved at that point. It's not reaction. It's just waiting for the pattern to finish and attacking. And it's why I don't like Dark Souls games. It's why I don't like any of those games where it's all pattern recognition. Because once you memorize the pattern, there's no challenge. There's no skill involved. Oil Drum Alley, yes. Yeah, dude. You bring up such a good point. When you're playing a game as a kid and you are having trouble, you know, your motor skills are not as well defined, it takes you a lot longer to get through a game. And so the anticipation of going, okay, I've been in this world for 5 hours. I've been in this world for 10 hours. I've been in this world all month long. What is the next level gonna look like? And we didn't have the internet. We didn't have YouTube playthroughs and videos. Even magazines, they didn't spoil the entire game unless it was one very specific game in like a Nintendo Power or whatever. But we did not know what was ahead of us. And that was one of the coolest things. And that's still one of the coolest things about video games is the anticipation of waiting for a game's next level and seeing what it's like. I love that. I love that so much. What's up, S? I'm sorry. I always forget how to pronounce your name. Astian? But yeah, that anticipation of what is the next game going to be? What world is it? Is it a snow level, a water level? Is it an industrial level? Like, are we going to be in an oil factory? And even as I was playing like through James Bond a couple of days ago, I wanted to know what the next section was going to be. Like, where is this thing taking James Bond next? Like, what's gonna happen? And that still happens to this day, and I love that about video games. It's one of the coolest things. I think it's... crap. Is this one of your favorite tracks? Nice. I don't think... Okay, so I gotta roll that. And then we gotta keep rolling it the other way. Let's just get him out of the way first. We're not gonna worry about those bananas, because it's not worth it. I'm just gonna play it safe here for a second. Oh, crap. There it is. Whew. This is one of your favorite tracks. Yeah, it's a really good track. It's really good. Stupid orangutan. Die in a fire. Die in oil fire. Nope. See ya. Bye-bye. That timing, man, I'm telling you, those little sections where you have to time it, it adds so much to the gameplay. Oh, what? How did I fall? Oh, was that it? Oh no! Do we have to do the boss fight again, huh? Oh well. Not a big deal because we finally got that save. Oh man, I'm so thankful for that stupid save. I could kiss Candy Kong on the mouth, on just lips, full French kiss. Thank you for not. Thank you for allowing me to save. Yeah, and I got my lives back too, and now we're not gonna worry too much about this boss fight either. 3 and 4. There we go. See, piece of cake. Ew. Hey, Candy Kong got kind of hot in certain games. Just saying, right? Just saying. It's funny. I hate saying that because even though it's a joke, because I hate monkeys so much. It's one of the things that when I told my wife how much I hate monkeys, she was like, "What? How do you hate monkeys? Everyone loves monkeys." And I go, "I know everyone loves monkeys. I do not." So back in the 90s, in early 2000s, back in the 90s, there was a TV show called, man, what was it? Dinner and a Movie. It was on TNT, Turner Network Television, right? Ted Turner, dude, just passed away recently. What a bummer. He was great. I love Ted Turner. I'm Ted Turner. But there was this TV show called Dinner and a Movie, and it was a really cool premise. It's one of my favorite things, and if you want to steal this idea for your wife, fiance, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, this is one of the greatest ideas you can have. Is there was this show called Dinner and a Movie, and what this show did was played a movie on TV, like Groundhog's Day or whatever, and they would have this couple, this host and co-host, and they would sit and talk about the movie as the commercials played, or when there was a commercial break, and they would teach you how to make a meal, like a dinner, that was themed around that movie. So like Groundhog's Day was like twice baked potatoes or something. So like you do it twice, like you do it multiple times, you bake the potatoes multiple times. Because of Groundhog's Day, where you repeat it. And it was just such a cool premise. And so if you ever want to take the idea of that and do a movie dinner night combo, but make it a themed dinner, there you go. One of the coolest things. Anyways, the whole reason I brought that up is because the Dinner and a Movie thing had this weird other section where they dressed up they dressed up monkeys, like chimpanzees, in people clothes. And it was this whole like hour-long thing, and I hated it because I just do not like monkeys. I do not like how they smile and they show their big gross teeth and mouth. And they always had them in diapers. And again, like being a younger person, I don't want to see people or animals or whatever in diapers are not something that I want to regularly see or think about as someone who doesn't have a kid, right? And is like a teenager or whatever. So I've always kind of hated that and resented monkeys for it. So I don't like monkeys. There's my monkey hating story. I'm not as hateful as I was before. It's not that big of a deal anymore. I can see a chimpanzee and not want to immediately kill myself. Oh crap, that's right. It like goes down and you gotta wait for it. Okay, gotta remember that one. Even Curious George. Yeah, you know, like, honestly, I haven't thought about Curious George in about 35 years. So, the man in the yellow hat, that's all I remember. That's all I remember about Curious George was there was a man in the yellow hat. And I think he was like a zookeeper or caretaker for George. And George was very curious, and he just brought this memory up, and it makes me angry. Dunstan Checks In. If anyone remembers the movie Dunstan Checks In, again, a line of random movies in the 90s that had like animal chimpanzees dressed up, characters that like had no right to have a movie. Baby's Day Out, same thing. Baby Geniuses, like a whole slew of baby movies where babies were not just adorable. Crap, why did I do that? Should have waited. Oh my gosh. Barrel me. Booyah. Like Wishbone. Wishbone was the dog with the like circle, like the almost black eye, right? Is that what Wishbone was? I know nothing about Wishbone other than it was like this white dog that had a black circle around his eye. Nope. Ryan, why did I do that? Yeah, that's Wishbone? Okay. I don't know, what was the deal with Wishbone? Was he like a crime-solving dog? Or did he just get into misadventures? Like, what was the deal with Wishbone? I'm not going for some of these. They are there to foil me. They're there purely to screw me up. I don't know this game well enough to go for every Kong, and nor is it actually really there's not really a need for it. It's just lives. Oh, I hate this. It all slowed down and then speeds up. Give me a save barrel, man. Checkpoint barrel me. I love this, though. This is so fun. Oh, crap. Yes. Checkpoint. Stupid beaver. Watching me play this game stresses you out. Sorry. I'm honestly not that stressed out. It's just good old-fashioned fun for me. But the the snow levels. Those were just the hard levels. Everything else has been just a breeze. Like, for the most part, it's really fun. I don't get stressed out throughout most of this game. But those snow levels, and it was just because I died over and over and over and I couldn't progress. That zero progression was oh crap, that's right. Those stupid big army guys Diddy cannot damage. You have to be Donkey Kong. The minecart levels, yes, that's in this game. It's the second set of levels, though, the second world, so that was like within the first 15 minutes of the game, the stream today, or tonight. Yeah, all of those sections are super easy for the most part. I did die a handful of times on the minecart level just because it requires a extreme amount of precision. And it's very hard to do that during streaming while talking and having conversations with people. Like, when I shut up and like actually focus in, like, I usually can get through a lot of this stuff very quickly. That guy did not die, or did not go. He just went for it. Yeah, the precise jumping. And that's what I love. I love the precise stuff about this game. It requires skill and coordination that a lot of games don't have anymore. Like I was saying, with a lot of the more Dark Souls-y type of style of games, they do not have a care for precision. It's just memorization. And again, when it gets to memorization, like, that's very boring gameplay for me. Like, I don't care about memorization. If I sit on a Dark Souls boss for 30 tries, and I sit there and bang my head against the wall over and over until I finally memorize the pattern, and then I beat him one time, I have no sense of accomplishment because all I did was just memorize animations. And they killed me 30 times, but I finally got one over on him. Like, who cares? Yeah, I have a death counter. We're probably upwards into the 60s. Let's say 62, just for rounding it out. Honestly, yeah, I would say probably 60 deaths in this stream. Again, I'm not really paying super close attention or focusing in, and that's my excuse. He sounds like he's coughing. He's doing the Zoolander cough. I've got the black lung pop. Man, Zoolander. What a fantastic movie. It is really funny because when Zoolander first came out in 2001, no one liked it. It bombed. It was kind of a flop. Like, it was a VH1 movie, and VH1 was just a music video channel, and they were trying to get into the whole, like, movie and TV show business and kind of get away from the music video-ness of what that channel was known for. Crap. It was just so close. And so, Zoolander did very poorly and no one liked it. And I bring that up all the time whenever I talk about it, and people go, no, that's not true. And I go, yes, it is, because I was one of the only people in the entire theater when that came out, like the second or third day it came out. It was a movie that got popular by word of mouth. After the fact, it became a cult classic. I mean, it's one of the definitions of cult classic. I have to get another save. That's what this game ends up being, is just a race to the save point. I gotta get past this level so I can get to a save point. But yeah, I remember when Zoolander came out and just no one heard of it, no one knew it, no one thought it was funny. And then once it came out on DVD, and that's the thing, a lot of people forget that a lot of movies did very poorly in the box office and only got popular afterwards because of home video rentals and sales. Like renting... Hold on. I heard a barrel. Yes. Whew. Whew. You looked up pictures of Wishbone? Nice. There we go. But, dude, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Yoshirite. I'm glad that you're doing awesome. Take care, buddy, and enjoy the lurk. As always. Whew, that was close. Yes, save point barrel. Save point, checkpoint, whatever. It's kind of the same thing. Nope. Be careful. Take your time, Ryan. Just let him die. Let him die. Yep. Ah. No barrel? No barrel. Come on. Oh. Yes, we got a barrel. That was close. That was close. That was not close because I died. Got hurt. No. No! Oh, I was so close. We're close, man. We're close. Oh. Okay. I just need a moment. You know what? Let me take a quick bathroom break, and I will be right back. Just a quick bathroom break.
That's not a fight. Over 20 unexpected characters in one big brawl. Now that's a fight. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Only for Nintendo GameCube. Rated T for teen.
Hey everyone, Ryan here from Game or Die, and this is your Gaming Minute. If you visited the Game or Die channel before, you've probably seen me play around with the MetaQuest 3, a VR standalone headset. Well, the Quest 3 just received its first sale price, and it's a cool $430, which is $70 off. It's so cheap that it's even cheaper than buying a refurbished unit at this point. This only applies to the 128GB model, but if you have a PC, you'll play most of your games on PC VR anyways. On the Game or Die channel, sticking with VR, we just finished Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun and Quake in VR. July's game of the month is Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and I'll be playing it every Monday and randomly throughout the week. Until next time, I'm Ryan, and join the stream daily at Twitch and YouTube.
Are you adventurous? Are you brave? Are you a leader?
All right. Ooh, okay. Let's continue on. All right. One thing I noticed is that there's not a whole lot of bananas and stuff in this level. You don't get a whole lot of, like, extra lives and stuff like that. Oh, that was close. That was so close. Oh. Good grief. Nope. Oh man, close. I'm gonna say I'm getting a little tiny stressed out too, mostly just because of the fact that I want to save. I need to save, man. Don't double back. There we go. That was my issue last time. Whew. Come on, where is this exit? There it is. Be still, my beating heart. Oh, man. Thank you, Candy Kong. She does not look as attractive in this game as the other ones. She looks very much like a orangutan or chimpanzee or whatever with gorilla, ape. What is Candy Kong? But she looks like just one of them with lipstick, and that's it. See, and that's what this game does really well, is it gives you a few stressful areas and levels, and then it kind of calms you down with a lot of, relaxing music. It's so nice. Did I get that barrel? What am I doing? What am I doing? Go back, Ryan. Yeah, this music is so good. Crap. Luckily, we just saved. It would have been nice to save with, 5 lives. This might be the worst I've ever played this game. Like, the amount of dying since I was a kid. I think the playthrough I did back in 2024, I did a much better job with. I do not remember having, a handful of lives. I remember having, 30 lives, every single time, barely, maybe using, 5, 10, 15 at one point, but then, quickly getting that stock of lives back up. Whoa! That jellyfish, man. I stopped the music, yeah. Why did I grab that when I didn't need to? Could have saved it for a time like this. Man, you just got to be so quick. The reaction in this game is key. You can't second guess yourself. You have to continually be on your guard. Like that. Be on your guard. Commit. Honestly, shoot, that should be the name of this game, is just commit. Because that's what you're doing, man, every single time. Oh, dude, I had that. Come on. That was it. Game over. That's okay, because we're right here. Okay, no screwing around. No screwing around. You screw around too much. I'm not a big South Park fan, but I always like the shop teacher. Stop screwing around. You screw around too much. Man, I haven't watched South Park in years. It's been years since I watched that show. I think the last time I really watched that show was in 2007, 2008. I think the Imagination Land stuff was like some of the last things that I really remember. You gonna take off? Dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have an awesome rest of your night, buddy. Thank you so much for jumping into the streams. I always appreciate talking to you and having company. Have an awesome one, man. I'm going the wrong way, right? Yep. Going the wrong way. As always. That's me, Mr. Turnaround. Mr. I can't read a map. We did a... Man, in improv last week, we did this scene where I had to play a character and I was reading a map for whatever reason, and I made the decision of, like, my character can't read. I have no idea why. Such a great game. Like, for all the crazy stuff that happens and all the near misses and deaths and frustrating parts, this is one of those games where you see the skill and craft that it takes to make a video game good. And I don't know why I keep dying. I should have this by now. Just having the skill to be able to craft a game like this and have it so well made, so well done, so interesting. It's just, it's spectacular. It's phenomenal. It is very special. Because the word masterpiece gets thrown around way too much in video games. Like, everyone talks about every game being a masterpiece. And I go, you don't know what you're talking about. You can like a game, you can have a really well-made, good game, but masterpiece is reserved for the best of the best of the best. And really, it's just, it's a lot of people going, oh, I really like this game. It's my personal favorite, so I'm using the word masterpiece. And that's wrong. Like, that's just straight up wrong. I'm sorry, but you're using the word wrong. That word does not mean what you think it means. And it's one of my big pet peeves, is when someone uses words incorrectly like that. Oh, this game is a masterpiece. No, this game is totally fine and you really, really like it. And I keep making that same mistake every single time. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies and booby traps and other, I'm trying to think of the word. There's a word that is obstacles? Obstacles. Let's go with obstacles in this level. Lots of obstacles. And again, they start getting wise to you. They start really messing with your momentum to the point where you have to stop your momentum, pause, be patient, and then go. Because if you don't, you will get destroyed. Here we go. Yeah, those bananas, they're few and far between in the last several levels. Have you noticed that? Like, there's not as many bananas. And that's what I'm kind of talking about. Like, I was getting 30 and 40 extra lives in these games before, but now it feels in these levels, I'm maybe getting a handful of extra lives over the course of an entire world. Like, they just don't give you enough. Unless you go out of your way. You have to really know the ins and outs and the secret areas and stuff. There's our checkpoint. Yeah, every 100 bananas get you a life. Like, what a wonderful thing. It's Mario. It's like coins. I love that they did that, too. They just said, you know what, we're going to have the Mario style of get X amount of things and you'll get an extra life. Same thing with Sonic, right? 100 rings, you get a life. Ryan, why? Why? Okay, we got to get through this level at least. But I'm getting tired. Ooh, it's almost 2:30. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to stream for this long, but I'm glad I am. Because I'm having a good time, man. This game, as stressful as it can be, it's a very chill-out game for me. It's something that I can basically kind of turn my mind off with. And what I mean by that is I'm not really thinking about a story. I'm not worried about characters. I'm just worried about getting from point A to point B. And that's very relaxing to me. That's calming to me. Just because there's a lot of obstacles and enemies and really tight platforming, like that's not what causes me stress for the most part. You know, there's always going to be those weird, crazy levels like the snow level where it just took so long to get through and there's just no ease. There's no rest in between. That's where I get a little stressed out. Dang. You were never really into Sonic? Oh, I loved Sonic as a kid, man. Sonic 1, 2, and 3 are some honestly really good, classic, great platformers. And Sonic and Knuckles. Past that, I've never really cared for Sonic either. Like, there's some good other games, like Sonic Adventure 1 is decent. But that's mostly, honestly, due to it being a Dreamcast game, B, being a launch title, and C, nostalgia. Because the nostalgia, I think, is the main factor of why people like Sonic, because a lot of modern Sonic games kind of suck. Like, a lot of modern Sonic games suck. Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, Sonic CD, and then Sonic Mania. Those are the good Sonic games. And then you could also tack on the Sonic Advance series on Game Boy Advance. Those are really well-made games too. But those are the only good Sonic games. Everything else has been bland, boring, lame. Like, there's not a lot of good modern Sonic games at all. Sonic Mania was the last one. That was in 2017. That was 9 years ago, dude. Ooh, I barely squeaked by on that one. That was a squeaker. There's our bonus barrel, our checkpoint barrel. Why did I go for that? Why did I go for that? All right, take your time, Ryan. Nope. Oh. Nope, just wait. Just wait for it. Play calm, play cool, play collected. I knew it. Take your time. Again, just be careful. Oh, I almost had that. Okay, well, at least we know where to go next. Just straight down. I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh. That was something that was just way. I was well past the age of Yu-Gi-Oh. That was a much younger person's thing. My hand's getting tired, dude. My hand's getting sore from all these button presses. Especially in the water levels, you're constantly tapping. And again, there's a little bit of fatigue that happens. Button pressing fatigue. Not a whole lot, but enough to make a difference 3 hours in or whatever. Wait for it. Wait for it. Take your time. Take your time, Ryan. I'm not going to impress anyone here. Ah. Get it, get it. Go for it, wait. Yes. Oh, that was a total guess. Whoa! 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 What am I, Joey Lawrence? Whoa! Nope. Why am I going for the G when I don't have the K? Where was the K? How did I miss that? Holy crap, dude! This section. Just go for it, Ryan. So close. Okay, Cranky, what do you gotta say? Fancy running into you two way out here. You know what they say, all graphics and no gameplay. Dude, even back then, 32 meg would be more than 30 games in my day. And they'd be great games too. Back in my days, we used to have real gameplay. You know what's even worse? When you get to the end, and then you have to start again. You wouldn't know a good game if you were in it, which he is. Let's be honest here. A single joystick and a single button is all that's needed to make a good gameplay. A leap of faith is all that it takes to find Winky in Barrel Canyon. Funky can send you anywhere you've already been on the island in a flash. Donkey, that I've seen enough. The tie turned it off. Okay. What we're gonna do is, because it's just about 2:30, so we're gonna save. And we're gonna call it here. All right, man. Well, dude, that was a lot of solid platforming for tonight on the return of Retro Game Night, man. So I'm going to at least try and do at least once a week. Usually we used to do it on Wednesday nights for sure, and then maybe throughout the week. But at least once a week, I'm going to try and do Retro Game Nights to come back, do some retro games, see if any community people, like viewer requests and stuff like that. We do those every once in a while, but I want to do it more often. So July is going to be a very special month. Make sure you check out the Discord throughout the week, because I'm going to keep uploading some stuff. The new podcast that I recorded last night is also up, so that's on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and then also the website. If you've never checked out the website, or if you haven't gone in a while, go check out the new GamerDie.net website. It is really cool. I put a ton of time into it over the last 6 months, and the podcast player is built into the website in a way where you can just have it play podcasts, all my podcasts, all 99 episodes, just on loop. So you can have background music. Just keep the website up and it will just loop through all the podcasts in a random order or a selected order or whatever. So that's going to do it for me. I thank you guys so much for watching Nightmare, Astian, Shadow Wizard. Who else? I'm sorry if I'm missing anyone else. Yosh Wright, sorry. Yosh Wright, Celeste, and a bunch of other people. Sparky, Shadow Wizard, Simba Fan, everyone else. Thank you guys so much. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow night for more video games. Until then, bye-bye.